I'm happy now.
Yep, I had the sound muted the whole time. That was awesome. Well, hello again, everyone. Anyway, sitting here with Omni and Averon, and we're gonna kill some baddies.
Oh crap.
Omni's finding all the weapons and thinks he's all hot shit, so you know we got to do what we got to do.
I'm even gonna sit here and just spam it over at Joe for a while.
That's all right. What's going on there, Pascal? Rue, how you guys doing?
I fixed my weapon manufacturer as well because it didn't have max crit damage too, so I fixed that.
The weapon man's our beast.
I only had 88 points into them for their crit damage from the laner.
That was the first thing I went. I maxed the weapon man's first, and I've got I'm partial into the protons. I gotta finish deleting heroes and stuff too sometime soon. I'm so damn lazy when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, my protons and that are maxed now. I just don't have I took down the crit damage instead on mine. Well, the hero crit damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just because, you know, I'd rather just... I had it the opposite way, but I was just thinking, well, I've got medals and that now, so I be as well just switching it about just now, and then I'll eventually have good damage output anyway. Hero damage is kind of ridiculous anyway, so, yeah.
Well, I'm hoping we got some fancy schmancy new weapons coming here on the 20th with those incursions.
Yeah, same. After all the farming, though, we're trying to get these ones and then we'll have new ones to go for.
I still want to try to find a perfect McManus, which, I mean, you could grind non-stop for 1,000 hours and not find a perfect one, you know?
Yeah.
Nice, Rue. Get the Chaos 1 going. That's where it all starts.
Pew, pew, pew.
I gotta call, I gotta get a hold of some development company and see if they'll hook me up for packs. I slept right through tickets going on sale a few days ago. They all sold out in 10 minutes or whatever, of course.
All right.
And then they changed the media requirement. I don't meet the requirement to get free passes anymore.
Oh.
Gotta be 50,000 subs now. Used to be 5,000. Wow. 10 times higher now. I guess too many people were applying, probably. Or too many people were taking the tickets and then not showing up, would be my guess.
Yay, McManus for the win.
Would you get another one?
It's just the fact that I've got one. I'm quite happy. You know, I'm quite happy now.
Well, I mean, everybody's got one, Omni. Does it have the right numbers on it, though?
I'm happy with what it's got.
So you heard it there, boys and girls. That means Omni does not have the right numbers on his McManus. But he is settling.
I'm happy. I'm still going to have the same bunch of heroes in the deck, but...
I still don't know. You know, I'm sure... I mean, we're going to find out more info on Friday with the dev stream. But I'm sure there's some stuff coming that we're unaware of. There's got to be. I mean, Trendy always does that, you know? They are the keepers of the secrets.
Oh, damn. Forgot I don't have that on me on this hero.
Just got to switch up your build there, Ethan. The cyborgs can't disable towers, only ground defenses. So if you don't have any ground defenses, cyborgs are just a regular old orc that look cool.
Just need some love.
Gonna do it. It's just gonna be a short one today, guys. Not like the normal length. With my wife's work schedule changing, she's off work today. So I can't be sitting here playing video games all day. I know what I am going to play some of tonight just to make you guys jealous.
Don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. I swear to God, I don't want to hear it.
I won't say the name, that way I won't give it away, but I'm going to play a game with the most absurd non-disclosure agreement ever. With a pop-up box every single time you log in. Saying, don't forget now, you're under NDA. Yeah, I mean, you can't start the game without saying it. It goes into specifics.
Yeah.
No recording for later, no nothing. But it's all right, because it's going to be good. I'm really glad it's not, although I would love to have it sooner, I'm glad it's not on June 25th.
Yeah.
It's too close to the DD2 launch, you know. Oh my God, it's Jalal.
Oh wow, there he is.
Cryo's been having to fill in on your bed gun duties there, Jalal. That Long Dark series, I've had so many close calls with the new way and not understanding, you know, the new systems and everything. But since I'm not playing it right now, I can say it. But on Stalker mode, I don't know, man. The only way I think I can die, I got enough of the basics of the game figured out, where I think the only way I'm going to die is if I just completely derp out and get eaten by a bear or a wolf.
Or if the bear sneaks up on you again.
Now that bear, man, he was right there. I jumped out of my seat for that one. I just did not see it at all.
But that's okay. I don't think any of us seen him coming either. Like, you just...
And the bears are different. They're not like the wolves. Once the bear is in closing range, it automatically enters the attack animation. You can't get out of it. You can't run away. Them bears is mean. Let's see what this... 2.5 per second. It's the strangest thing when I play my apprentice, I get a massive amount of bows. I don't know if it's just my imagination or what, but I just get bow drops like crazy. And there's another one. Another 2.5 per second scatter shot. Crappy.
I'd probably say just take the Huntress out your deck then.
But I want bows. I want fancy schmancy bows too.
You still not got yourself a bow yet?
Oh, I've got several bows. I've got some really good bows. I've got a bow for every occasion.
Ooh, fancy.
Welcome to the stream there, Monroe. Wrecked, good morning.
Hello.
Cookie Binger, good morning. Man, it is early. The Cookie Binger's not gone to bed yet. I was going to say, there's no way he got up this early.
I don't know, like maybe.
Cryo? You're always noticed, Cryo. Never fear. If there was, if I still had the pulp set up, Cryo would be very high in the pulp numbers.
I could use another 60 over here. Well, 50, sorry.
What's going on, Paco? You need 50?
Yeah. Alright, okay, cool. Thanks.
Yep, I just dropped it over here, sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm all good now.
What else we got?
That should be enough now. Like, everyone should have it.
We don't have any flyer defense in the mid. I can, I'll pull one of these flame arrows.
I can do it. Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, you'd be able to just chuck one of them up there instead, yeah.
Yep, there we go. Sweet. Just messing around, Paca. We're playing Chaos 7, but just kind of having fun. Collecting some weapons. None of the three of us, we don't have any immediate needs, I don't think. But just kind of upgrading. Shooting some baddies in the face.
I'm on that EXP grind now.
Oh, I don't even look at that anymore. I got, what, another
Okay.
300 to go, and I got a 3-way hybrid maxed. That I do kind of want that 1500 achievement, but I'm not going to grind for it just for an achievement.
Oh, I didn't know that there was a 1500 one. That's a bit much.
There's no title. It's just the achievement. If there was a
Yeah.
title involved, I might grind a little more for it, just for out of pride, you know.
I would have thought Mama would have had that already.
Oh, I slept in big time today, Cookie. Well, I guess as far as hours slept, it wasn't that long because I stayed up way too late too. I didn't go to bed until like 7:30 or 8, I think, this morning. Like a derp.
You miss all the E3 stuff then for the Xbox? Or are you not interested in none of that?
Oh, I am interested. It doesn't start until Tuesday, I thought.
No, Xbox had a conference earlier on. Well, it was at 10 o'clock for me.
Oh. 10
There was
a.m.
there was quite a few things actually.
There should be Cryo. Cryo said there should be a elite title when you hit 1337. Now, I would grind for that. That would be awesome.
That's it.
Have to check my internet, see how it holds up today. Sadly, the ISP basically gave me what do you want me to tell you? Sorry, man. You could always switch to one of our competitors who offer half the speeds we do. It's like, well, does it work all the time? The downtime is ridiculous here. And it's such a tease, too. Fiber has finally started coming to the county I live in.
Ooh.
But right now, it's only got 2% coverage of the county. I looked it up earlier today. 2% of the residents have it available. I mean, it's like nobody.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's 12,000 people in the county. What, 10%? That's 240 people out of 12,000 have access to it.
Well, it's a start, I guess.
I mean, it's a start, but I'm not one of them 240, so so I'm crying about it.
He's gonna whine. I want my fiber optic, damn it. I would say move over to this side of the country, like, but you know, over this side of the waters. Almost everyone's got it, I think.
Joe's not talking because I talk too much there, Cookie. That's why.
Yeah, I don't wanna
He's
suck
there
up your
though.
head.
He is there.
Yeah, he's definitely here. Maybe at some point, if I just STF you know, then.
So I got my email back from the Fortnite people.
Oh, nice. What'd they say? You're screwed.
It was just it was a canned reply, basically telling me if I want to play, go ahead and buy the Founders Pack.
Ah. And you told him you already did, right?
Yeah, I said in the email I bought the Founders Pack and I'm interested in an Alpha key, and I just got back a reply that says Alpha's closed.
You know, by looking at all the like aftermarket hacks type account reseller websites, every one of them is sold out. So I think the second they announced early access, every single person out there wanted to get a key. And I just was lucky that mine was during a giveaway like a year ago, and I never played it until just now. There's no ascension cap, Monroe. You can go as far as you want. Now you can run out of places to put points in, but as far as cap, there's no cap.
Spin you around.
And I tell you, I know that there's not a huge difference. When you're getting into the 20,000 plus points into defense power or defense crit or whatever, there's not a massive difference having another 1,000. But man, it would be nice if the range would roll just a little bit tighter, you know? The range in
Yeah.
C7 of the stats are just, it's big. You know,
Yeah, I
you'll
believe.
like, I don't know, several thousand. You know, I get stuff that will only upgrade to 20k, and I get stuff that'll upgrade to almost 23. You know. I hope they give us a little teaser during the week. Did you see Gobu's little anime?
Oh no, I didn't.
It's funny.
I seen Cryo's post though. Like, what the hell was with that?
Derek, you
What
get
was it?
points as you go up an ascension level, and it's kind of like specializing the character. Kind of like talent points. I mean, they're called ascension points, but they're essentially like most games would call talent points.
Good luck, people. Good.
Is that what it was called, Cookie Binger? I think it was. If you just do what the Gobu with like 3 or 4 U's at the end of Gobu on YouTube, it'll probably come right up.
Oh, right, actually on YouTube then.
So you, how far over 1100 are you there, Joe?
Not yet. I think I'm 1093.
Oh, okay, you're getting real close then, huh?
Yeah. Well, we've been playing for 7 hours now.
Oh, damn.
I think I might have an hour before that. So I've
Oh,
been
8.
playing for.
8 hours. Sorry.
I think I've been playing for just a little bit longer.
Yeah, I started at 10 o'clock this morning.
I
I'll
think
get
got
I'll get a bunch
it
of
was
gaming in tonight, but I probably won't. I'll have to do stuff semi AFK basically tonight, because I'll watch a movie or something with the wife.
Yeah, I watch TV with the wife every night.
That's the launch date for Dungeon Defenders 2 there, Monroe. It's still in early access currently, but it's coming out of early access on the 20th.
beep beep. Who's that? You need managers.
I've got 100. Anybody need?
Yeah, I could use 20. There we go. Everything, all the other lanes all done?
Yeah. Are you needing another flame here, or are you okay?
Yeah, I'll just park up here. I'm sure it'll be alright.
Yeah. Because I do have like 3 flames in the middle, like it's not needed, so.
Cookie City linked you that video from Gobu on Discord.
Alright, okay, yeah, cheers. Thanks.
What's going on, Dark? How you doing?
Beep beep. I was like, what's that?
So, Joe, how far did you go in Stardew? Did you go as far as getting the big clock and all that?
You know, I started over like 3 times, and I think I'm only in 2 days.
Yeah.
Never gotten that spring.
I noticed both of you guys kind of stopped playing it. I didn't know if got bored with it or what.
I didn't get bored. I've just
It's
been...
not that it's well, I don't know, like I think I'm in a state of like I just want to be playing with people rather than
Right.
just playing on my own, really. You know, even when I'm playing this, I'm like I'll drop myself down tiers if there's no one about to play C7 just so that I'm playing with people, you know.
Mama says she falls asleep if she plays DD2 solo. She says it puts her to sleep.
like, I'm getting the same, you know. It's just like playing it on my own. It's just I don't know what it is. It's just that playing on my own. It starts to get a little boring.
All these guys saying, Dark and Christian saying they just got back from the beach. Man, if I went to the beach today, it would be 120-mile-an-hour wind gusts. It'd be unbearable. The Northwest, the beaches and cliffs and all that stuff are really, really gorgeous. But the water's full of sharks, and there's just ungodly wind all the time. I mean, even when there's no storm, if you go to the beach, the wind is just blasting you. So it's not... I go to my local beach here and find it empty all the time. I'm the only one on it. Which, that's kind of cool, too, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of being just packed full of people everywhere.
We don't have beaches in Arizona.
Got lots of sand.
Lots of lakes. We've got the river that people go tubing down, but I've only been down on that once. First time I went, they were like, whatever you do, don't slip down in the tube.
Yeah.
Of course I did. Banged my ass on a rock and never went back.
Oh, damn. What river do you go to?
Salt River?
Huh. I guess all the time I spent in Arizona, I worked for Jiffy Lube then. I was in the corporate world, and I was helping convert some franchises over to Jiffy Lube, and I was going back and forth. Although I was staying in Phoenix, I was spending quite a bit of time in Temecula, California, too. So I was going back and forth between Phoenix and Temecula. I didn't get a whole lot of relaxation time. Then I was in my early 20s then too, so I spent any free time I had over on the California side down in Tijuana drinking. Alright, come on, be it. Oh, dang it. 222. What a POS.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
I'm in Washington there, dang. So, I mean, we got very mild weather. It's never, like, ideal beach weather. We get a couple days a year that are, like, really warm and no wind. And then you go out there and you see, and you come to the reality that the second largest population of great white sharks in the entire world is 30 miles away from you. And you think, do I really want to get in the water? I mean, I always do anyway, but I'm always scared shitless the whole time.
You're going to dip a toe in?
A lot of the guys that, like, October is the really bad month. All the surfer guys around here call it Sharktober. All the shark attacks in the area always happen in October, it seems like. But a bunch of the guys that I worked with at the casino, they lived here to surf and work, you know, and be able to survive that way. And, man, they didn't care. I mean, several of them had chunks taken out of surfboards. This is Chaos 7 there, Nora. And then killer whales. That was one of the... When I interviewed up here and came out, one of the HR people were... There was a big group of killer whales coming down the coast, and the HR people took me out to go watch them, and I'm like, is this a selling point? I'm not sure. I mean, can you really enjoy the water if there's great white sharks and killer whales? You know? I mean, killer whales, I don't think there's too many recorded chances of them attacking any humans, but they eat everything else. So...
I worked on the ocean for 2 summers doing parasailing.
Yeah.
So one summer on the East Coast and one on the West. Never had to deal with gray ones,
On the East Coast, we had all those mako sharks. You know, like when I was a kid growing up, the vacation place that everyone went to nearby was Ocean City, Maryland. And, you know, there's a lot of mako sharks and stuff there, but you never heard of any issues, and mako shark tastes really good.
Yeah.
They would do these big barbecues on the beach and have like a huge fillet off the side of a mako shark spinning on a big pit. Man, that stuff was so yummy.
Valutes, valutes, valutes.
C5 is killing you. Any tips? Well, I can tell you what I found the easiest in C5 was like poison dart towers and cannonballs. And then you've got that one geode in wave 4 and one geode in wave 5. You just have to go out and manually kill. But you want to just be careful with your ground trap placement because it does have quite a few cyborgs rolling around trying to make life unhappy. Oh man, God, I feel so lazy today.
It's okay, it's Sunday.
Ran
It's
to the
okay.
store and got some goodies. I'll cook up some chicken for the wife later.
And most men would have just been like, I'll just order you something. So.
Well, that's the other bad part about living in a small town. The selection is not good. We don't have any of the quality, you know, any of the decent, even like regionally franchised restaurants.
Oh, wow.
No, I mean, that's a good thing and that's a bad thing. You know, we got a lot of really good mom and pop places, but they just get, you just get tired of it because it's the exact same menu all the time.
Look at you up top there.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Really, Spider-Man was up there.
I was trying to copy Cryo. That's all that it was.
That wasn't this map, was it?
No, but you know, it was just. No, yeah, that's just how I always do it.
Cryo with his ninja hacks on the proton beams.
For some reason, I have 6 mana.
Yeah, I've got 43. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So the-
PDTs and flame arrows work. Flamethrowers were real
999.
popular in the C5 days. I did quite a few flamethrower runs myself.
We got a short change with 999.
Yeah. Hacks.
I'll run over and upgrade. Oh no, you.
I just
yeah,
joined it,
yeah.
Quicksilver.
Run
I
over
didn't bother
You go.
dragging everybody over to private. They've been here chatting already. They were here before me.
Well, I just joined this because I noticed that Quicksilver was in the. Like he was.
What, you didn't want to
he was
talk to
just
Quicksilver?
He was just sitting in general, so.
Oh,
And I thought you would have picked him up, so yeah.
anybody can join it.
Just remember, we're live and kicking.
Man, I think there's... You guys don't watch that Gotham show, do you?
I do.
Is there 2 more episodes left of the season?
I don't keep track of that, but
How many
every
seasons
time
is
I
it?
come down.
There's quite a few seasons. I'm not sure which one it is, but I think there's 2 more episodes in, and old Bruce is about to get batty.
Oh, so did you see the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the ending. I don't. Was that a finale?
It seemed like it should have been a finale, but if you look, every one of their seasons have been the same amount of episodes, and they're too shy at hitting that. It seemed like finale-type content, you know?
I didn't think that they were going to get to the point where Bruce was actually doing anything out in the streets.
You know, the thing they got with that show is, from season 1 until now, I mean, he was like a little kid in season 1. You know? And just using the same actor the whole time and having him go through that aging process, it seems like he's growing a little quicker than the show's storyline is. I mean, he's to the point now where, like, another year or two of training and a little, you know, eating a couple of steaks and potatoes and putting some meat on his bones, and he'll probably be quite the badass. But I just wonder if that was the season finale. Yeah, I guess I could look. They got this fancy thing called the internet.
Interwebs. The interwebs.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Let me see.
Ain't nobody.
I'm gonna semi-AFK here. Oh, I'm full AFK. Who am I trying to fool?
He's full AFK. We know that already. We know how you roll. We know.
I'm all curious now.
Ouch. Hurt. Life leech for the win.
Use that thing.
Yeah, I use it on all mine.
You use
Really?
life leech?
Yep.
I don't use life leech.
Life leech,
sucks.
shot and brimstone.
Life leech doesn't
Shot,
heal
shot,
enough, man. It
and
needs to be a couple more
brimstone.
percentage points.
It works for me. By the time an assassin spawns on me, and if I don't have a sparkle party pet, any of the enemies that are piled up in front of me, it literally takes 2 seconds or something, and you're back to full health again. Not even that.
Hmm.
I don't use it, but I've got 2 saved just in case they make it worthwhile.
I'm not sure. I can't find it. It looks like it might be done. I mean, it seems
I'm all
like
about-
that would have been a good season finale. You know?
See, mine's just a survivability against this bad boy.
Well,
Pretty
put some
much.
hero health on there. Quit
I
getting
can
all
stand that
excited
and
about
take
your
out
ability power that you're never going to
3-4
use.
shots. I've got hero health.
I mean, I'm 253,000 health. I mean, I can just stand there in the roller.
I've got 263.
Well, then you don't need any survivability. Nothing's going to kill you. Just stand there.
I don't know. Like I keep getting these juice jumps every now and again. You know.
Yep. Yeah, Michael, I don't stream on Twitch anymore. It's been the last several weeks. Oh yeah, the original 4 heroes are all you need to make it through all the content. But, you know, of course, the other heroes add a little bit more fun to the mix.
Yeah, just more experimentation.
EV2 is good because it's got some very strong defenses and some of the highest DPS in the game. Kind of the super combo right now.
EV2 is my favorite.
I mean, just own one EV2 and go weapon manufacturers and use it as your primary DPS, and you still just melt everything. These are weapon manufacturers right here. There, Adam. These guys on the little node with the little digital looking goodness on the ground.
Penta 1.
Oh, it's teasing you now. It's teasing you. It's probably been doing that all day for him as well.
I get a lot of the off pentas that you don't want. I mean, there's almost seems like they're common. You know, I just get them constantly.
You get a lot of the 2.5 ones.
Yeah, the nodes stack. I mean, you have to pay for it. They're really expensive. To do a full 7 node weapon manufacturer with the proper shards, it's 240 DU. I mean, it takes quite a bit.
I think the only map I do 7 nodes on is Nimbus.
Yeah. Well, there's not enough DU on most maps. I do 6 on, I do 1 lane with 5 and the rest 6s on Greystone.
Whoa! Well, there's 2 weak lanes on Greystone, so I do 4 on the 2 weak ones and then 6 on
Oh, there's no replacing, Adam. You can use them both. You know, like right here, we got weapon manufacturers and flame armors.
Save.
We get the super
save.
double stack. I mean, you don't have to replace any of your heroes. Use them all, you know?
was just thinking on me. I'm gonna die.
Not when I'm around.
Gotta.
Not when.
Yeah.
The amount of blue chests I've had
Crappy
today has
mark.
been unreal. Unreal.
I haven't gotten a legendary chest yet today, I don't think.
Oh wait, I'm sell actually. I am full.
Or maybe I did get one.
I'm full up. What's that? 20k, 21. Nope. Goodbye.
Man, the wind is just rocking the place.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I can never usually hear it.
I can't hear it.
Can you hear the wind chimes going? I told you about those
No.
wind chimes, didn't I?
No, I can't hear them.
Nope.
You moved them, that's probably why. You like get those
No, not
fucking
yet.
things out
I
to
can't
hear.
get away with it yet. I gotta wait another month probably.
I don't know why you just don't. I don't know why you just don't rip it off the wall and just be like, blame the cat.
That's not a bad thought.
Oh.
So how do you want to build this? How do you guys handle air? I usually use sky guards.
Yeah,
I'll
Skyguards
come
work.
drop it. I'll just come drop it for you. I'll just that way it's easier.
I got some inventory management I gotta get done here anyway.
Yeah, it's easy.
Works out
I
perfect.
think it is better off, like when it comes to this map, like just one person builds this one anyway.
Yeah, we've multi-built this map a bazillion times.
Yeah, but I know how you build though, so you know how I build,
I know how you build too, Omni. Throw random shit all over the place.
But it's fine.
Got me another power transfer.
Yeah, see now you're talking. I don't right. Yeah, take all this out again. I want to see slimes.
Slimes are good. Got another power gambit too. Seems like it's my day for shards, but the loot's not spectacular.
See you later.
I personally haven't, Michael. I don't think it goes much higher than that. What's the highest relic main stat you've seen? Do you know the...
2295.
Yeah, 22,995. I think it's been.
Yeah, I think the best one I've seen is like 22,950 maybe. I don't know. I haven't found any of the See, that's the thing though, when you say a perfect medallion, that statement is kind of an illusion, because even if it has the 22,975 or whatever on it, the other rolls might be crappy.
See, I got a good one. I've got one that's 29.5, and then it's got 95 on both of the substats too.
Yeah, that's perfect. I haven't found anything super spectacular like that yet.
22,904. Yeah. As long as it's 22 and it's 22,900, that doesn't really bother me. I'm quite happy to take it. Anything lower than that now is like, nope, I don't want it.
I mean, when you look at the damage output, anything that's 22,000, the amount of damage it does versus a 22,900 is just negligible. It's not a huge difference,
Yeah, but I just didn't feel good about replacing the old medallions until I got something that was at least equal or better.
That was the hard part. Nah,
Yeah,
I ended up... I've still got a couple stragglers, I think, in my bags, but to get rid of, just eliminate that temptation altogether, I just sold a bunch of that stuff right on the first day. Just so I wouldn't have to think about it anymore.
I can't do that.
I've still got a bunch of mine, I think.
I'm, although I do hoard like crazy, when a new update or whatever comes, I'm real good at letting go. That first day of trials and all that, just bags and bags and bags of Nightmare 4 legendaries. The second the trials hit and I read the patch notes, I went through and just did the sell all on every single bag. Just got rid of it all. It's pretty grindy, Adam, but it's there's an item gating system, so the items that drop are going to be slight upgrades, or they could potentially be slight upgrades to your strongest hero you have in your deck. It's all based off of the strongest hero. Oh, I didn't sell the pets on the first day, Rack. That came a few days later. Or a few weeks even.
I'd actually genuinely have to take a proper look through all mine, because I've just been going for high number stat stuff and just putting it on heroes. You know,
The thing I have to be careful about now is I'm deleting heroes that have had pets equipped for the same pet equipped for like over a year. And those pets aren't locked. So when I take them off, I'm trying to double check every single one. I've already learned the hard lesson there.
Nice.
What's the cat pet on my EV2? Let me look. That's the Auto Meow. It's a premium pet. You evolve one of your standard Gatto eggs into that at the training dummy, or at the pet trainer. But it costs gems, so you gotta buy it. It's a little cutie though. That is the super kitty.
Okay.
Oops, I'm not on the Apprentice anymore. I hit in tornado and get launched into the air. I kept some of those for a little while, Christian, but I ended up getting rid of all of them. As soon as it became obvious. Now, I did go and I bought another Meow Mirror just to spam Omni with it. Because that's half the fun, you know? If you can't spam Meow Mirrors at Omni. Crap, I got a legendary sent to the tavern. That sucks.
Unlucky.
How long are they in there for?
30 minutes.
Is that all?
I'll just leave. I'll leave you guys on the next map and then rejoin.
I thought it was...
I thought it
a
said
while
30
ago.
minute.
I thought it was a good, like, couple of hours, or it was, like...
I don't know. I have stuff disappear from there all the time. I can definitely tell you that. I got another legendary somewhere, or maybe that was it. It may have just showed up twice, once as it dropped, and again as it dropped out of the world and went to dude. Once you complete the campaign, Adam, if you don't feel comfortable with Chaos 1, then you might want to do some of the incursions. And those are a lot of fun, too. Gives a little puzzle aspect into the game. And they're quick. That's part of what's coming back at launch day that I'm pretty stoked about. Now, I still think there's going to be higher Chaos tiers, too. But, I mean, obviously, I don't know. I'm completely guessing. It just seems like it would make sense to me. I mean, to really come out, release day, to come out with a bang, you got to have lots of new stuff, Hopefully.
Wouldn't that also be introducing a new mechanic?
Oh, come on, Skyguard.
I mean, you never know. Anything could be happening, really. I'm sure we'll get more info. There's that dev stream this Friday, so I'm sure we'll get more info this week.
What the hell? Where is he?
He's
Yeah.
stuck.
I just meant on my screen. It was just like I couldn't see him. I thought, ah, there we go. Perfect timing.
Yeah, if you're not having a problem with hard campaign, then just switch to incursions. They'll be slightly more difficult. Where does Zappa at? He's taking the long way.
Yeah, he's got a long way around.
I get him.
Ah, come on. Get off. Get off. Oh, nice. Instant stun.
They haven't fully announced it, but they said there will be chaos tiered incursions. So we know that there's going to be incursions dropping for in-game players, but we don't really have any info yet. I'm assuming they're going to go all the way to Chaos 7 or whatever the highest tier is. I still hope that there's another tier.
Well,
Yeah,
at
it's
least
going to
the
be... It's going to bring all the unique weapons, or I don't know if all, but it'll bring some of the unique weapons back for endgame players.
Did they mention if they were fixing all these issues?
They didn't go into detail about anything, but they did say that there's a strong focus on the connection problems and the people not being able to continue.
Come on, Brock, more. Yeah, let's go.
I mean, there will definitely be some bugs still, you know. That's just gonna happen. Plague Hawk is just not wanting to come out and play, huh?
He's over here.
Oh, he's over there? I'm
He's
sitting there
over
shooting at this doorway, you know. He's got to be in there somewhere. Right now I've got what, a squire, an EV, a monk, and a apprentice on my deck, but I mean, I'm not really looking for anything in particular. I'd like to see getting a new apprentice weapon. That's why I've got this guy out.
Oh yeah, level's going up.
1095.
Nothing good. Need more coffee. Ah, nice, Joshua. The real challenge for me was breaking through C5. Once you got to Chaos 5, in my opinion, I thought getting to Chaos 6 and then Chaos 7 were not that tough.
Because of the shards that you would get from Chaos 5 really boosted up what it was that you were kind of needing. So
yeah.
I'm just going to drop again. That way it's not three of the building, it's just two. Well,
C5 was definitely the toughest, but there was nothing quick about it, Aaron. I mean, you're looking at, you know, all three of us that are here playing now. I mean, we logged too many damn hours. It's nothing about it was quick. It's just we got more game time in one day than most players can get in a week, you know.
Yeah, we're pretty much sitting there for the whole day, whereas somebody else could really only play like 2 games or something.
Right.
That's all the time you've got. You know,
I mean, you're
sitting here smashing out 40 games in a day.
Oh yeah.
With all the extra bonuses that are now added on, you know, like we'll just fly.
Well, then the Ascension added onto it. The Ascension racks up, and
yeah,
you know, not as much of an issue now, but it was a definite benefit going into the other tiers, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, there were some days I was doing over 30 Ascension levels a day.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what I've done actually today.
Yeah, I put way too much over on that side, I think.
I've done 26 today.
I think I've only done like 5. I've been slacking today.
I can't even remember what it was when I started. What was it, 9:30, 9:32 or something, I think? Can't remember.
I think I was at 12:03 today. I'm not positive though.
I think I was just under 9:30. Was it 9:27 or 9:28 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 9:60 now, so I've been smashing it today.
960. Did I?
Oh yeah. Get in there now, like.
All right.
I was
Well,
hoping
the
I
mid
was
is
hoping none of the
definitely
two you
weak.
would have been playing, but you're both playing, so I'm not catching up anytime soon.
If we lose I'm assuming we'll lose the middle objective at some point. When we do that middle will be a little weak. We're gonna have to DPS it, but I just
Everything else.
threw a bunch of stuff around. I got lazy. I didn't want to switch shards.
You should have said, man. We got. I could have.
What's going on there, Esther? A wahoo, huh?
I'll just pile my mana into the left side and then just run over here. Oh, I see some flying mobs. Fly! Do you believe you can fly? I do. Watch this. Fly! Fly! Fly!
Needs walls when you got a scatter shot.
Oh yeah. Oh, it just melts. I just don't like, most heroes I don't like being that close. I like to stay back and shoot from a little further. But I did use the scatters on the gun witch quite a bit.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah, you can join us if you want, Paco. Hop on in. I don't care. You guys don't care, I'm assuming. Omni's always a more the merrier type person.
Do you have an upgrade priority here?
Doesn't matter. Just throw it around wherever.
I was getting the left-hand side, and then I'm going to come over here to the middle. Surprised this didn't go down though.
What's that?
The sub. I was surprised the sub objective didn't go down though. There we go.
There it is. No point in letting it fall till wave 2. Get them loots. Drop it in wave 3. I'm using a medallion right now. Jack with defense rate, defense range, and power transfer. I usually pull defense rate out of it and put extra nodes in, but I was feeling exceptionally lazy and didn't do that. But you can use a mark. I mean, they're both very viable.
Doesn't seem like it's worth user rate. The difference in speed is like 0.0.
You gonna come out of there?
Yeah. Well, I got the medallion I got had a relatively low speed roll. So I still will throw defense rate in it. If I pull extra nodes out, I'll throw defense rate in it. Just because it does give a, you know, with the low speed roll, it gives a nice little boost.
Oh, just.
Yeah, we got an easy lane in the mid, it looks like. I didn't look at it prior, but it doesn't look like there's much difficult coming out of there.
Oh, what?
I don't know what happened there. Little lady orc doing
Well,
its
she
thing.
did as well too. She just the other ones pushed her around. She got nudged around.
I did it on purpose because I didn't want you guys to keep a win streak if I had to go back to the tavern and look for my legendary item. So I was just being rude, that's all.
Oh man, how dare you! You just lost my streak. How dare you!
No shards for you, Omni.
That was like 33 runs in a row.
Oh, was it?
50 gold.
Yes. You just lost my damn streak.
See? That should teach you a
That's
lesson.
it,
Don't
rage
make me
quit.
build.
I'm rage quitting.
In fact, I'm going to leave group real quick and go check that legendary, and I'll be right back.
Rage. Rage.
I get too careless with the Lady Orcs in multiplayer. I've done so many solo grindy runs. You know, you get all that health stacked on there, the Lady Orcs will get a little uppity on you, you know?
I would have said it was the XP more than anything else, but you know me, I don't really care.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely worth putting into the range gambit there, Multi-Charlie. The first thing you should max is your... Paco came with me. The first thing you should max is your defense crit chance. And then... Oh, all that. It's actually a decent pair of boots. Alright, you're gonna have to rejoin on me probably there, Paco.
You'll probably get prompted to go with you.
Oh, any tower. I wouldn't, any builder, I would, that's my suggestion all the time. First thing, max defense crit chance, and then go right for range gambit. Range is so huge on everything. But that's just me. You can make it work doing it however you want, pretty much, as long as you have the right basic concepts, you know.
You know, I should probably just get a third sparkle party. Just have everyone sparkle partied.
I was doing that, but I switched to the Meow Cavern over to Cyclone.
Oh, check you out, eh? Cyclone pet and everything. Oh, la-di-da.
You gonna do it? Do it right there, Omni.
I will get one eventually, as long as they put it into the carnival that comes soon.
Oh,
Please
it won't.
try,
It won't go into the carnival.
Damn it.
There's no chance of that. It's a premium pet. They're not going to put that into the carnival. I guess they did put the table flipper.
Remember,
that's a premium pet, isn't it?
I was going to say that
there is other
the
premium
carnival,
pets for sure.
Carnival,
but that's
you
the...
were able to pay for tickets though in the carnival, so that was how I got a couple of my tickets. I got one free from a spin on the wheel, but then I also paid for...
Yeah.
So...
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I bought the package. I think I bought that package. I don't really remember, to be honest with you. I can tell you that I spent close to 200 million gold on that stupid wheel.
Who's...
Between the PC and the PS4. You know, I didn't... Not that much on one account, but...
Wow, even Paco's got a damn auto-muse. Oh,
Paco's got what?
Jeez. I'm just gonna sit over here in this corner, okay?
I got my little general kitty out. You can come over here and hang out with me.
I've never actually played the carnival. What all was there?
The map itself was... Now, one of the things that got a negative publicity out of it is at the time, the best gear you could get was item power 700. And it was a challenge. I mean, not a huge challenge, but it was tougher than it is right now. But they had this wheel in town, and you could take a spin on the wheel for 2,000 gold or whatever it was. And there was a chance of getting a legendary item, but the deal was that all the legendary items that dropped from the wheel dropped at your item power. So you just took one hero with anything, green gear, purple gear, whatever, and upgraded the stuff until you got over 700 item power. And every piece dropped at 700 item power.
And you had the option, and it was gear, all the gear. It was boots, helmet, chest, everything, weapons.
Yeah, so I mean, it was basically like perfect rolled loot.
So as long as you had enough gold, you were able to pretty much gear out anyone.
Yeah, but thanks for subscribing there, Arizaki. At the same time, those jackpot builds were so effective that it was just, you could get 1,000,000 gold in like no time, you know, less than an hour.
On Dragon Ball Bazaar.
Yep.
Or even the Onslaught runs.
I mean, I grinded that thing. I grinded gold specifically for that wheel for hundreds of hours while the carnival was there. But the thing about the carnival that nobody talks about, because the wheel got so much publicity, is the carnival map was actually really fun, and it was really challenging. At the time, it was the most difficult map in the game.
I had only beat it a couple of times, and it took me like Like, I was pretty sure I had to sit and watch videos to be like, right, okay, how are people doing this?
On Nightmare
You know,
4, I bet I
like,
failed it 20 times before I passed it. I mean, it was
like,
difficult.
yeah, it was a good challenge.
I've never seen
Live,
that.
you must live, and he must die.
It's kind of surprising that they have an asset like a map that they're not using.
Yeah.
It's because
They've got more than one.
return.
That's not the only one.
Yeah, they said it was going to return, but they just don't know when, really.
See, I used to think that same way, Christian, on the flamethrowers, but the flamethrower range is so much better now than what it used to be. I even went full range gambit on my flamethrowers, and the range on them is crazy. I mean, before it was really bad. So, I mean, I would have agreed with that 100% a couple months ago. But I definitely suggest go range gambit and flamethrowers now. Or pardon me, flamethrowers. Flamars, it's kind of a given. Yeah, they changed it. You get really good range out of the flamethrowers now. I mean, it's not like shooting all the way down a lane. From what I understand, from little tidbits of information I've collected from conversations with developers and stuff over the last several months, flamethrowers were the reason that defense range was taken off of gear. Because apparently, like, in the testing, flamethrowers were, like, going down an entire lane. And that's what they said, okay, we cannot have this. It was just too much.
That would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. Oh, that would have been so good.
I mean, could you imagine a flamethrower that went all the way down a lane? That would be just beyond cool.
Can we not have? Can we not like have a separate account for experimental builds just so that we can see that? Like,
Well, they do. It's called the remote playtesting group. You just got to send in your.
Yeah, but that's been in. We're past that now. We're past
It still
all that.
exists.
It would be nice if they had a guest and anyone could join.
I'm gonna turn you up just a little bit, Joe. You are a little quiet.
He is, isn't he?
Not bad, but a little bit. I can
Ouch.
turn you up. Let's see.
Poor Paco.
Sing us a song, Joe.
Sing us a song.
Well, anyway, I was saying that it's too bad that they don't have a test server that anyone could just join, without an application process.
I've got some pretty strong opinions about that. I actually talked, I was probably a little too talky about it. I think I may have rubbed some people wrong at Trendy, but, they're having a PTR and, in my opinion, even removing the NDA on it and letting people live stream it. It's, and they one of the comments was like laughing about it, like, are you crazy? We would never let anybody live stream testing, a testing build. Who does that? So I started naming off the games of people who did it, and they were all big.
Everyone. I don't.
I mean, World of Warcraft, I mean, there's a long list of games that do that.
Right.
And the benefit of that is you get thousands and thousands of testers. Instead of, I mean, obviously Dungeon Defenders 2 has got a lot smaller player base, but I mean, I'm pretty confident, and I told him this. It's like, I'm pretty confident if you had a PTR instead of the RPG, I think I could probably attract 100 players to it.
Is there a reason they don't want to have an open public test like that?
Well, they just want to keep it small and private and hush hush, I guess, Which, I mean, whatever, but I think my whole point with it is it's a successful model that bigger gaming companies use, so why not follow that model, Don't have to reinvent the wheel every time.
That's weird. How come I'm in a map by myself?
That is weird. Which map did you get?
I'm on sewers.
Oh, we're joining you then.
It's probably with the party thing and blah 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 and just left earlier. More than likely.
Yeah, I'm joining on Joe right now. You got the better of the mappage.
Tut, tut, tut. Can't believe that.
Maxwell, the legendary pets are, it's just RNG, but there's no benefit other than pride. It's just a pure vanity thing. There's no higher stats or anything like that. Now, you know, of course I still want more of them, so I'm not saying anything about that, but it's just 100% vanity at the moment. My little kitty general with his head bouncing off.
Oh wait. Joe, you're gonna kill me.
Did you get another Penta 3?
Maybe.
Damn it.
I got a triple 3 this time.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you, Maxwell. But yeah, they're just, if you just crack open a shitload of eggs and just throw away the crappy pets, you'll get legendaries. Wonder if there's one down here. No. There is no legendary pet in the big pit, I assure you. But I mean, like I personally, most people have, I think. You just get so many eggs over the course of time just playing the game. I popped open just hundreds and hundreds of eggs and just thrown the pets away instantly. You lose out on a little gold. Because selling a pet, you get 0. Or selling an egg, you get a little something something. Yeah, I'm on PC there, Evocator. No current way to get golden pets right today, Monty Charlie, but I'm sure they're going to come back pretty quickly, I would guess.
Yeah, I just picked up a triple 3 that time.
POS, throw it in the trash.
I've gotten a bunch of those. I don't save those.
Throw it in the big hole in the middle, Omni. It's
Right, okay. Okay, Whee!
Did you spam E to open the chest down there?
I did. Did you not hear it?
What's going on there, Z-Rocker? Welcome back.
It's only Juice that gets that lucky though, so he's
Oh, I got terrible luck. You guys know that. They are, Arizaki, they're coming on the 20th in 9 days. Or is it 8 days now? It's 8 days, I think, isn't it? What's today? No, it's the 11th. 9 more days. The EMP kobolds go after towers there, Paco. They target towers, and the cyborgs, of course, target ground defenses. That combination would be... it'd be mean as hell, huh? Cyborgs and kobolds on the same map.
See, now you just tempted them to do that.
I think it's only a matter of time. I think that's
Chaos 8.
Yep.
Everything.
I think there's going to be something along those lines in one of these maps.
Fight all the things.
Okay, I need to check this thing. It's strong.
I mean, think about the survival modes in the original game, you know? You had all kinds of baddies coming at you. I think it's only a matter of time till we get something like that.
Bring on survival or onslaught. Bring that on.
There's your bro there, Omni. Old Kenny Mac has arrived.
Every 10 waves.
I do viewer runs at least once a week there, Evocator. The best bet is to join the Steam group, and then you get an announcement when I'm doing them. And then you can just join right on me out through the Steam group. Take it easy there, Lunar. Sorry, Kenny Mac. Omni refuses to recognize you, even though you're family and have the same blood flowing through your veins.
I was waiting for you to do it properly. Actually, I was waiting for you to be like, "What's going on, Kenny Mac?" I was like, I was waiting. I was waiting to see it. It was like,
I think I did, didn't I?
You did.
no, you turned around and went, "There's your brother."
Oh.
I was like,
So Omni's trying to turn around and make it my fault. The real deal there, Kenny Mac, is that your own brother is just ignoring you. It's terrible. My sister popped onto a stream. My sister doesn't. She's got zero interest in video games.
I ain't forgetting.
But she popped onto a stream like a month ago, and
Don't be daft.
I think... No offense, sis, if you're watching now, but... I think she expected me to do a few cartwheels for her or something, you know? And it was like, hey, what's up? That was about it. But it's like my sister. I know she's got zero interest, you know?
If you're wanting praise from everyone, though, I'll say it for you. I'll say it, though. Happy birthday, though. Everyone. It's my brother's birthday.
She's a ballistics engineer for NATO, so she gets to play real-world video games. And I probably wasn't supposed to say that. But...
Does she have an NDA?
Oh, yeah.
I met with you.
No, she never made me sign one. So, there she goes. I remember going to, you know, NATO's... she's based out of Brussels.
Like...
You know, so she lives in Brussels. But I remember going over to Europe for Oktoberfest, and she wasn't able to leave. And like me, I mean, my brother-in-law was like, hell yeah, I get a free weekend away from the wife. You know, I mean, he didn't come out and say that, but you could tell he was, I mean, she keeps tabs on him, you know. She's got a very tight leash on that guy.
So that's interesting. Does she have an accent?
Oh, yeah. She's older than me. She never lost the Irish accent when we left. I mean, it's got muddied up. You know, it's Ireland / DC / you know, she's been in Brussels for almost 20 years now.
Whoops.
So she's got the Brussels accent, or the Belgium accent in the mix.
Hell no, I'll make him say it in a minute. You wait as soon as he shuts the fuck up, and I'll get him.
Alright, go ahead, I'll shut the fuck up. It's all good.
Juice.
What?
Say happy birthday to my brother, would you?
Oh, no way. Is it his birthday?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, damn, happy birthday, Kenny Mac.
See, there you go. I was just waiting, that was all. That was still what I'd be. Carry on, Juice. Carry on.
Did Ami get you anything for your birthday?
I'm broke, man. Come on.
Oh, I hear you.
You can at least sing him a
You
song.
could have at least sang him a song. I mean, it's the right thing to do.
I'll fall down this hole, okay? Is that good?
You can do it right here if you want live. I mean, Kenny Mac is not complaining about some live singing from his bro.
I'll believe you, he probably would. He probably would. I would have pulled up another streamer's little thing with a bit for them when they've got someone's birthday going on.
He's
They play
like,
this
no
little rock
thanks.
anthem. Yeah, see, he knows.
I've heard him sing before when he was all liquored up. I'll take none of that, please.
So did he get a cake?
Crap, I... Failing to even go up in the chest again.
No, Joe, he hasn't had any pussy. No.
I said cake.
Jesus, Simon, how do you turn cake into that? Good lord.
That's cake for him. Believe you me.
Cause some
Cheesy, you want to
bakery.
go range gambit for all your towers?
See you like there you go.
Just as sweet.
Yeah, but there's no sprinkles.
Stop
Well, let's hope not.
Joe, come on. Jeez. We've
Gotta
Kitten
do
Chili.
something with my inventory. It's only 2 maps, and I'm already got the 70% full warning.
Yeah, I'm doing exactly the same right now.
I check inventory every map.
That's the way to do it.
I didn't think I would have needed to check, but yeah, I'm having to.
Kenny Mac don't want no sprinkles.
Stop it! Stop it! I just. Jeez, man. Come on.
Any tips on doing C6? If you've got an EV, I'd say add reflect walls in front of your blockades and you'll just melt everything. That is definitely... Reflect walls are the MVP in C6, that's for damn sure. If you don't have an EV, then you just have to get out and kill the hex throwers. That's the challenge. All about the hex throwers.
I'll be back in a second, guys.
What do we need still? One more lane. $1.50 left. The best way to deal with assassins is first off have a decent amount of hero health. But in addition to that, if you use defenses that have stun on them, like cannons or walls, put the stun shards into them, and it's very, very helpful against assassins. Any kind of CC or any kind of crowd control will help you versus assassins, because the whole deal is you got to get them off you, you know. This is Chaos 7 here, Necrotic. If you got that cannonball stun shard, I used that pretty heavily personally. It was very, very helpful.
It's fun to watch too.
Yeah. That is for certain. It's all good there, Evocator. We were all there. Shit, Omni and I did it wrong live on stream for 2 days. And I mean 2 full days. 12, 14-hour days. When the trials first came out. Not really understanding how everything worked. It's all a learning process, you know. Armor's an easy indicator, Paco. I usually look at the sell value personally, but I mean there's no proven technique yet. Hopefully that's one of the questions I'm going to ask when they put together the forum thread on questions to ask in the dev stream.
You know, one of the things when I was first playing in Nightmare, do you know that do you need to upgrade your items for them to have? Does it make any difference if you just leave them unupgraded? Or not?
See, the rumor was that it didn't make any difference, but that was rumor, you know. So I mean, we don't really, nobody ever really was able to confirm it. I don't think. It's just part of the problem is just getting all the information from the community. Is it's just too small of a sample size when you're talking about RNG, you know. You end up collecting data from hundreds of runs where it needs to be thousands of runs. But it's never really been confirmed that I'm aware of anyway.
Yeah, I was basically, when I was climbing up the tiers, I was upgrading everything to max. So I ended up spending like 30 million gold going from C3 to C5.
I did too. I wasn't shy with the spending. I went into the trials maxed on defender medals, and I had 0 defender medals in like 2 days, and it was all from upgrades. And I did the same thing. I spent I don't remember the number, but it was quite a bit of gold. 30 million, 40 million, something along those lines. Now that's the benefit too, though, is when as you're climbing the ranks, when you upgrade them, it does make the next tier a little bit easier for you to get started in, you know. So it's pretty much depends on how each player wants to handle it. Yeah, we're still going there, Wrecked. Wrecked is in class watching the stream. Pay attention and learn something. Oh, god dang it. Apprentice needs double jump.
I think each character should have their own special movement.
That'd be cool. Thanks for subscribing there, Sebastian. Oh, there's a pretty good mark. 22,597. And it's over 9,000. Over 9,000 on all of the substats.
Are you using marks on anything?
Yeah, I've still got a few marks in play. I'm using a mark on sand traps and actually on cannonballs, believe it or not. The reason I'm using a mark on cannonballs is not... Well, the reason I'm using a mark on everything is not necessarily out of want. It's just out of... That's the drops I get. I've gotten just so many marks and not very many medallions. And, you know, a 22,900 mark will do more than a 22,200 medallion or whatever, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So that's...
Yeah, I've got a mark in the sand traps, but I think that's the only one.
The sand traps get pretty crazy on that crit damage. Cannons do too. The cannons get pretty crazy high damage. I would rather be using a medallion on those cannons, don't get me wrong. But it's just what I've, you know, what I've found.
I've got two separate.
Evocator, there's a gear gating system in right now, so it will do you no good to get carried in C7. You're in Nightmare 4 gear, I'm assuming, just coming back to the game. You're going to end up getting Chaos 3 drops, no matter what tier you do. Well, I mean, if you do below Chaos 3, of course you won't. But your place to start is Chaos 3, and you're going to want to replace all of your gear with Chaos 3 gear, even if it's a little lower.
You had somebody who was willing to carry you in C7 for like an entire day.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can still get it done, but it's going to be a slower process just because C7, I mean, unless they're just pro, you know, the maps are going to take a little longer than blazing through C3 or C4 maps or whatever.
Joe does actually have quite a relaxing voice, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. I was expecting you to sound, I was expecting you to have a New York accent.
Nah, I lost that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Whoops.
It was pretty thick when I moved out to Arizona, though. I'm from Long Island, and that's a very specific accent.
Oh, yeah. That was with me. It didn't take, you know, back then, too, you know, like I was 12 when we left Belfast and went to D.C. And, you know, I had a kind of a mixed bag. You know, you're 12 years old, you start to get interested in the little cuties and all that, you know. And all the little girlies all loved my accent, but all the boys made fun of me. So I ended up, my accent ended up going away pretty quickly. Just because I got tired of making fun of people making fun of me. Now, like I said, it was very helpful with the girlies.
I remember when I first moved out here, I had, you know, all the people coming up to you, oh, say chocolate, say quarter.
Oh, yeah. I got a buddy in, you know, I went to college in Boston. And I've got a buddy in Boston that every time I talk to him, I still make him say Pak de Ka. But he's born and raised, you know, and he's 40 plus years old now. So, I mean, he's got, the Boston will never leave him. It is completely ingrained.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like watching that Ray Donovan show. They've got kind of that Boston accent going.
Oh yeah.
Tacos. Let's go get tacos.
Tacos. That just sounds so weird.
You know, he would tell me, you know, we're in college and, you know, we weren't roommates or anything, but we did do like a lot of carpooling and all. And we worked for the same company too. And, you know, he would be like, I'm stopping at Dunks. You want anything? I'm like, what the fuck is Dunks? You know, and it took me like 6 months to figure out he was talking about Dunkin' Donuts.
You know what? Growing up back east, I loved Dunkin' Donuts, but it was only because we didn't have any other options. And I come out here and there's Krispy Kreme. I'm like, oh my
yeah.
God, screw Dunkin' Donuts.
Always warm. Well, the like, even when I don't go back to the East Coast very often anymore. Actually, practically never. But when I do, I still go to Dunks, but it's to get the coffee, not to get the donuts. The coffee it's like that gutter trash coffee that has like 8 bazillion milligrams of caffeine in it or whatever. It tastes like shit. You gotta sugar it up like crazy. But oh my god, it's effective.
Not sure what happened to Paco, but Cryo, I heard you mentioning you wanted to jump in earlier. You can jump in now if you want.
Oh, did Paco
Well,
take
we're
off?
playing- Yeah. Cryo, if you're listening, and I didn't quite catch it earlier on when you sent me a message.
Did he leave or disconnect?
I don't know. Let me see if he's still playing.
He must have left just because, like, he would have came back. Like, that's what I would have suspected.
He's not online at all right now.
So, yeah, I think Cryo's playing though, so I don't know.
It says he DC'd 1 minute, or disconnected 1 minute ago, though. Maybe we should give him a second. He may have just DC'd. Here you go, Omni. Take that.
Ugh, okay. But I don't want it, damn it.
Sorry, man. Looking for some... Checking the box for some fat loots.
Wait, let me just finish then, I suppose.
Man, I'm not getting anything. I've gotten some pieces, but I guess there's nothing really in particular I'm looking for right now.
Here you go, Joe. Oh, you still need that lane as well, do you? Or are you?
Well,
I haven't done
I've got
anything.
10.
I dropped up top here.
Oh, okay.
Not unless you put the word senpai on the end there, Cryo.
And it has to be Omni Senpai, okay? Right? Remember that now, remember.
We missing something? I've got
Do you usually
240.
put a flame order on that one?
Oh,
or-
I usually upgrade. I know it is.
Alright. Dope. Stuck.
Get unstuck then. Get
Oh, I'm unstuck. Kenny says
Oh,
his,
just-
Kenny Max says his 7-year-old son was watching the Stardew stream this morning.
Ooh.
Well, hopefully I wasn't.
To
Yeah, hopefully I didn't teach him any new tricks.
Picking up on the dating tips.
The Stardew Valley dating tips: throw diamonds at him, please all the ladies.
You like a girl? Give her a coconut.
just join. I feel like someone's joining. I feel like someone's joining. Oh, that was one hell of a lag spike anyway, wanted to do. Fly!
Yeah, I still don't see. Paco's still not online, so yeah, I guess Cryo, go for it. Come build for us.
Yeah, come build for her. Come build one.
Charities.
Yeah, you're always going to want to have the best gear equipped there, Adam. Well, I'm pretty convinced that Omni's going to be the only one lucky enough to find a pen of 3 out of us here. And Omni's probably sold 4 of them today. Let's see how it is.
I was gonna say I got a triple and I got a penta. I'm all good now. I don't need no more. I've got 2 for 2 separate heroes. And you don't have a medallion on your cannonball, are you?
I've got a medallion to put on it. I just haven't used cannons in a while, so I haven't bothered switching it.
So I was going to say, I've got 2 squares that are both decked out with totems and medallions and shards. Like, just all decked out.
I haven't, well, any of the gear that I found over, like, the last week, it was such a small upgrade that I haven't really bothered going through and maxing them all. I'll do that when I finally get off my butt and knock it down to 20 heroes. I got to get to that delete button.
How many more heroes do you have left?
A bunch. I've only deleted 6, I think. So I've still got a ton to do. I just, it's not so, you know, playing and getting the heroes leveled up, I don't have a problem with. I just don't want to go through the inventory. I just don't feel like it right now, you know?
When he has to, he will. Until then, just ignore it.
I did it in order, so the ones that I was replacing, I just put their items in the inventory, and then once they were 50, after a map, I just
yeah, that's the way to do it.
We need evidence. We need evidence to back up that claim.
Screenshot or it didn't happen. Cry out. Did he do it live? Sushi streams,
evidence.
So he may have done it live.
We need a highlight of who, what, when, where, why.
Because let me tell you, I've seen a bunch of photoshopped 23k relics already. But they were just from unreliable sources. Now Sushi's not an unreliable source though. So I mean, if he said he's got it, I'm sure he's got it. But still got to see the screenshot.
I didn't think I went that high.
I didn't think that
Nobody from Trendy's ever confirmed it. It's all just, you know.
Exactly, bro. Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
It's all shenanigans.
Shenanigans. It's a tarp. It's a tarp. It's a tarp.
We got anything left to upgrade? Just walls, huh?
I've not really been upgrading much here in the middle. I've only been doing it now. I've been running around other lanes first, since I'm standing here, pretty much. Shenanigans. Come on, Cryo. I don't see you saying anything else. And
Cryo's probably finishing his map up. He ain't gonna join until there's 50 mobs left in wave 5. That's the time to join.
That's a spreadsheet.
Yeah, the problem with that stuff, Cryo, is it's all hearsay. And I mean, unless there's proof attached with it. I mean, anybody can go type in whatever they want there. And there's a million of them. There's too many spreadsheets, and there's nothing official, is the problem we got.
Ouch, this is gonna hurt.
You know, everybody wants to make a spreadsheet, but sadly none of it matters until it comes from Trendy. I mean, I believe that it goes to 23. Don't get me wrong. I believe that the gear's out there.
Oh, that is hiding.
But what we really need is we need to hear something from Trendy. And hopefully we get that at the... Or hopefully we get some info. Yeah, PDTs are really strong. I mean, no defense is good without shards. But PDT's got a real strong base.
Sweet, those work. Upgrade. Another upgrade. More upgrades. Postita.
Well, you're going to do the right thing, Cryo. That's the same thing I would do. Make these suckers do all the work first, and you join at the last minute for the victory chest.
Now you're going to be late at this point.
Oh, he could pop in right now. If he's watching it on stream, he's going to be late
I don't
because it'll be
know.
over.
You still get items and experience for each wave.
Yeah. But it's just nice getting that free win with one baddie left. And you join in and you do absolutely nothing and get a victory chest. Now with me, karma catches up and it's always green. But
Ooh, just in time.
I think I just stepped right out of your boost too. That was bad.
No, I
Did I get it?
I got you. Oh, damn, the timing.
No. Sorry, Cryo. You snoozed, man.
Too fast.
Oh, I got a legendary chest. Hell yeah, Lucifer. That's awesome, man. Congrats.
Jeez, man, 70% full again. I don't even have a single legendary. Come on, for that.
Yeah, I got a decent chest piece off
70%.
that. He'll go on
70%
somebody.
full and no leg.
So you know it would be a nice surprise is on release if orbs were suddenly useful.
That would be awesome.
I'm glad they've kept the 4.
I've only
So
kept
far.
4 too.
I haven't kept any, but I'm getting so many of them. Finding them, I don't think will be an issue.
Yeah, I've pretty much got 4 of them, but the 17. The 17
like every
mark
other-
Just
It
sitting
seems like every other legendary drop that's a relic is an orb.
like, yeah, they're not needed, but things can change, so just in case. And I'm kind of like Juice, I'll hoard it, just hoard it a little bit.
Oh yeah, gotta hoard it up a little.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't you compare the two and see, Zachary, and see what you think? I mean, you shouldn't go without shards, period. But, I mean, if you want a direct comparison of 2 towers in those situations, queue them both up on the target dummy. That's what they're there for, you know?
We do have a space though. Like, I don't know.
Oh, Joe's already got one up there. I'm trying to place a Skyguard and can't figure out why it won't sit down.
Your game's bugged.
I'll get rid of this too. I'll get out of the way now. I promise. Here. Oh,
What's going
who's
on?
leaving?
No, it's not.
Wasn't me.
Right, I'm going to leave party and then... Nah, see, yeah, the leave party thing is no longer an option.
Are we... it's
or
not an
D2
option
still
for
party.
me either. Maybe that was Paco leaving and it just queued up. There it went again. That's an invitation.
No, it's me. Yeah, I'm sending invites out. Just 'cause.
Wait, what?
Here, I don't know what happened with that. Like, yeah. Here, Jerome, come on, come on, come on. Here you go. Here you go. Wrecked. Come join us. What are you doing? Don't play Dota.
Rect is in school. It's, it's got to be like afternoon for him.
Alright, can you not play DD?
There's a video on my channel there, Zachary. It's called like, in fact, if you just, in YouTube, just type in DD2, know your enemies, and it's going to come up with a video from me that explains each enemy of each chaos tier and effective defenses to use against them.
Pew, 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 pew. That's a buzz, that.
I think after release I'll probably do, I'm not going to go through and grind out all the lobby gear, but I'll do videos on effective towers to use in each chaos just because, and I understand, you like your monk, you want to use auras, that's great, but just realize you're fighting the system by using them against cyborgs unless you're really, really confident and comfortable with their placement.
Yeah, you just gotta use your brain a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm talking, it's people breaking into a tier. I mean, you shouldn't be fighting the system when you're just breaking into that tier. You should be going with what's effective, You got to build against the enemies that are there, not building with who you want to build with. You know, I mean, you can find a way to build with who you want to build with, and still meet that criteria. But you gotta. It just doesn't make sense to go against the grain. You know, when you're just breaking in.
Someone got 50 mana for this wall over here.
I do. Where you at?
This one.
All right, I'm coming.
Sorry. Just save me repairing it. Thank you. I'll jump back over here again.
I got all kinds of mana. You know why?
You're a mana thief.
Because I'm lazy as fuck and ain't doing shit.
I still laugh when I think about that stream you did where Omni's like, why isn't anything upgraded? And you're like, I don't have any mana, and you had like 1,000.
I wonder why this wall's taken an absolute beating and has almost died like 5 times in a row. Oh, that's because Juice is hoarding all the mana.
I wanted to see how much I could save up.
It was only until he was maxed out of mana that he used.
It's the mini game. Anytime Omni builds, you see if you can get to max mana.
And you can. You actually can.
Depends on the map.
On proc. There we go.
I talked directly about each chaos tier there, George, so yeah, I did. It says it right on the description when you go to select and you see chaos info. It says it right there that they disable ground traps. So you use other things than ground traps. You don't use traps, auras, or anything you're throwing on the ground. Now, like I said, you can once you become more comfortable with their placement, but when you're just breaking into the tier, you're fighting against it. But I do address every enemy.
Yeah, it's unfortunately it's not how it was like it was. You know, when you're going up through the ranks of like campaign and that, you pretty much are able to use anything that you want. It's at your leisure. But when you get to the trials, it's a bit of a different story.
We got a wall hopper. She dead.
We've had that happen a couple of times today, actually.
When you look at a defense, like when I want to get this assassin off me here. You know, if you're unsure which category, which defense is in.
Okay, over here.
And you look at the, like if I look at the Sky Guard, it says tier 4 tower. That's a tower. And then I look at this weapon manufacturer. It actually doesn't say, but the weapon manufacturer is pretty obvious since you're throwing them on the ground. Do you got a flame R anywhere on me? Or did you not do any building?
It was Joe.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't use them on this map.
No, you don't need 4 people. The number of people in the group doesn't affect the drops at all right now. I think it will in the future.
I'm watching you guys over there building a just don't need to walk past it, that's all.
In Chaos 2, George, I personally would probably either go with flamethrowers. If I was just breaking into it, I would go with maybe flamethrowers, maybe poison dart towers and cannonballs. Ramsters are really good if you have assassins, or pardon me, if you have the Abyss Lord. That would probably be my suggestion. In Chaos 5, cannonballs with stun and poison dart towers kind of rule the day. It makes dealing with the assassins easy, or easier. Nothing's easy about dealing with assassins other than stacking health. Malthus don't want to die. There he goes.
Ooh. I'm just popping them off all back here. Pew 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 pew. Make madness. Yeah.
But it's all about the stun. I mean, the cannonballs alone are not going to do the trick, you know. Assassins need to be stunned. So any defenses, you know, that have stun on them, put stun on your walls. You know, geysers will take assassins off of you. But you have to place them in a way where the cyborgs aren't going to disable them. I did some really crazy, obscene stuff when I was breaking into Chaos 5. Like, I would put together an entirely separate area for killing assassins. And when an assassin got on me, I would run to that area. I mean, now I just kind of ignore them and let the defenses kill them. But that's all, you know, comes with the defense health, or the hero health stacking. But at first, before I realized that I was being a dummy, and just trying to stack all this damage and not worrying about my hero health, I would create a separate area altogether to deal with them. And I mean, it worked. I cleared the maps, you know. It wasn't pretty, but I got the job done.
Yeah. Not yet.
There's no real required ascension level. Drop the rainbow.
Another
It's
boat.
more about the gear than the ascension at that point. If you got decent Chaos 1 gear, then you're probably ready to go for Chaos 2. Like we were all doing, all of us here were doing, you know, at first it went up to Chaos 5. We were all doing Chaos 5 at probably 100 Ascension. And that was the hardest thing in the game at the time. The biggest milestone at the beginning is getting over 60 Ascension. Once you get over 60 Ascension, it's pretty much good game.
Uh-oh. Did you not accept that party invite there, Joe?
I didn't see one. I just hit continue. So I'm alone on Nimbus.
Well, join on me or Omni, because we got the good map. Nah, his private runs today pointless. Sorry, man. It's my lazy chillaxing Sunday afternoon.
There you go.
Damn you.
I know it's your fave, so
Alright, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and switch the shards then.
oh, are you needing weapon mans or something? Flame.
I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna slam Weapon Man's down. If I can find my node increase shard, there it is. The Ascension is not gonna make or break you with dealing with the Chaos tiers. As long as you're over 60 Ascension and you have your crit chance maxed, the Ascension level is not gonna get you there. That's not what's gonna get you through the map, you know.
When did you change your weapon nodes about?
Hmm?
When did you change your weapon, man? You were usually rocking that shard all the time.
Oh, I did
What
it a
made
few
you
days
choose
ago.
defense rate?
I didn't really choose. I mean, just to mix it up, to do something different. I guess is the only reason. But I mean, obviously I love the EV. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite hero. I like using the EV as often as possible. Actually, I switched it originally because I wanted to add protons. And then I was having some flyer problems with only having 3 nodes and no auras.
Yeah. You know what? You know what would actually be cool?
What's
all
that?
the heroes getting another defense.
That would be cool.
That would actually be pretty cool. More defenses for all the heroes.
That'd be cool as hell.
Make it happen, make it happen. Make it.
Yeah, Fiery Brimstone is... Expect... You know, I don't want to give Trendy any crazy ideas, but they're already aware. I mean, I expect that to get nerfed. It's way, way OP.
I like OP.
I like it too. I love that shard. That and I just like fire. I want to see shit burning.
You get yourself a fire monk stuff.
But yeah, I use Fiery Brimstone and Burning Strikes, and then Charge Shot, like on this hero. Burning Strikes is completely separate. It gives you that dot.
I'm gonna bust it.
It's the most powerful shard in the game, in my opinion, Lucifer. So you definitely, that's your first C7 shard, you did good. I got lucky with that in Chaos 5. My very first Chaos 5 win, I got Frosty Power.
You're usually in your bed for that stream, bro. That's like the late stream. It's like like 7 in the morning. That's usually when you would do the long dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna vary it up more in the future. Mainly because I mean, a lot of the people that come to that, you know, late night for me, early morning for you, they want to see Dungeon Defenders.
Well, it used to be later than that. It used to be like in the afternoon, or that, you know, if I remember right anyway. Before, but so now.
Well, we'll have daylight savings time hit again in in October, and then it'll go back an hour earlier. Well, I used to start it at 10 p.m. my time, or 10:30. Yeah, or 10 or 10:30 p.m. I would start, and it just was tough for me to make it on time because I drive the wife to work and she has to be at work at 10. So like I would either, you know, and who the hell wants to go to work early? You know, nobody wants to go in early. So I would have to either have her go in early or start late. That's why I moved it to 11. Gives me a little more time to be comfortable. But yeah, I plan on mixing it up. That and with so many awesome games on the horizon. The Long Dark's definitely getting more play on the channel, just because I really enjoy it.
I'd be playing it too if I could too.
I mean, it's a fun game.
It's just how it looks in that as well. You know, it's
yeah. You know, we got the. I mean, as far as the immediate future, we got the Long Dark.
That
more
will not
Stardew.
be named.
There's no doubt at all that there's going to be some Fortnite on the channel once it hits early access.
Rage quit.
There's probably going to end up being a lot of Fortnite on the channel, to be honest with you. Now, it's too soon to tell for sure.
Yay! I know
But
it was coming.
It's going to be there.
It will be there.
It's a good
It's another
game.
tower defensive kind of game-ish, you know, so it's going to have to.
It's a tower defense game, but it's got a completely different play style, and it makes it very unique, you know?
Yeah.
They don't even bill it as tower defense.
I know, it's the weirdest thing.
They call it, what, like action adventure?
Action, yeah. Yeah.
You would think that they would want to hit the... I mean, the tower defense community is small, but you'd think that they would want to hit the tower defense community too.
I think it's because of how it was. It's because it is a little bit more open world for where you're supposed to be able to travel to and stuff like that.
The maps are pretty big.
It's
I mean,
a
the
unique take.
area that you're defending, of course, you're going to be building a fort right around that area. But the maps themselves are pretty large. What's going on there, Vaikusha?
They basically make it where, I mean, if you want to build something, you've got to go gather the resources to build it. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you.
I've actually got a little problem right now. I can't, man, I gotta shut up. I gotta quit talking about it, but
Then we'll talk about it.
you guys talk about it.
The videos that I watched, it looked like the guy was also able to upgrade the item he was using to gather with. So he was able to
That was like one of his
faster.
perks.
Well, no, he was using a sniper. He wasn't using the construction class.
Well, everybody has the base skills available to them.
Right. I think the construction class can just buff the defenses.
I'm not even 100% certain how it all works, to be honest with you. Yet don't have a lot of time in the game yet. But
you will.
everything I've seen from it, though, on videos and stuff, of course, not from my own personal experience. It looks really good.
It did look pretty cool, though, where you can have people, like, one person build and then have other people out gathering.
Not bad. I'll keep a hold of that one.
That's really the ideal setup, it seems. If you have like one person that's straight up whooping ass, a couple people that are collectors and DPS, and then one that's like a builder and DPS, it seems like that would be like the ideal team. What's going on there, Twinkie? But on that same note, I mean, anybody can build, anybody can DPS, and anybody can collect. So, I mean, we'll just have to see. There will be min-max setups, I'm sure. Just people aren't aware of them now yet. Or I'm sure people are on the test forums or whatever. There's probably a lot of information.
So I can repair it, but I can't upgrade it.
You got no mana? Oh, because it's getting stunned.
No, yeah, because it's done.
Yeah.
I was just thinking I'd just crank it all the way. Yes, Joe, you hoard all that mana. You hoard
That
it all.
wasn't me. That was Juice.
Hey, I've only got... Wait a minute. I've only got 300. I was going to say, let this wall finish upgrading first, and then I'll tell you what I have.
Do you want this 850 that I've got?
Not really. You keep it, Omni. You deserve it. Get yourself something nice with all that mana, huh?
Get yourself something pretty.
Can I pre-order a PC with this mana?
I don't think that'll work, but it's worth a shot, you know?
Worth a shot, yeah.
Dang, man, I'm having crap luck with the victory chest today. I'm getting a lot of drops. But nothing better than seeing that pretty gold box at the end, you know? Alright, guys, I got time for one more map, and then I can't ignore the wife. It's her day off, you know? I got my spousal duties I gotta attend to. Dinner cooking and movie watching and...
That sounds good.
Gonna just kick back tonight. She had a long day at work last night, so...
Have you let her take a look at that Talos principle yet?
I haven't. But I think she'd probably like it.
I'll be right back. I need to go check on my dog.
Not ready.
Chuck out your dog?
Doggy, doggy.
You throw him out? Come on, please.
Yep, you got that side?
Yeah.
Well, good. I'll take this lane then.
I only have enough mana to take care of this lane anyway, so... That's
Oh, man, I hope not, Kenny. I think we'll,
Luckily enough, she can't hear you saying that, otherwise she'd be, yes, he is.
Yeah. You need mana? Or you're dropping mana because you don't want to deal with it?
I only had...
Damn you.
I only had 100. I couldn't really build anything. I could have built a wall and a flame or after this.
I can say that I definitely have to cook dinner. And I'm going to do that in the laziest way possible. There we go. We got stiffed. We got the 99.
I'm back.
Yeah, Lunar. Fiery Brimstone's the strongest shard in the game by far. You don't use it with a ability power hero. Use it with hero damage, hero crit heroes. That may have been your problem. The elemental damage doubles it as well. But even without the elemental damage, it's still ridiculously good. Oh, right in the drink. Tacos would be good, huh?
There's the derpage for the day. There you go.
Oh, I just noticed I hit 1100.
GG! GG! God damn it, I've still got a long way to go.
1100. Nice. I'm at 1212.
964.
So, what does it take to max 3 defenses?
What's it take to max what?
3 defenses? Was it like 1280 or something?
Something like that. Well, it's what? 420, 840. It should be 1260. Oh, man, I just did it again. Same exact place. I was going for the repeat on the cannonball score there. Talking about your gear, not your ascension. The ascension is insignificant. I mean, it's not insignificant, but it's not gonna... It's all about your gear. You get way more out of your gear than you do your ascension.
Wow.
Tacos and sprinkles. I don't know if the sprinkles belong on tacos either. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, at least it wasn't the same spot that time. It was slightly over to the left.
Remember to spam E when you fall down those holes.
I just keep getting bumped off the edge. I get that little lady orc punch to the face and the knockback, and bad things happen. I mean, like right now on this hero, I'll show you my gear at the break. On this EV2 right now, using Fiery Brimstone, Burning Strikes, and Charge Shot, I'm all hero damage, hero crit, and hero health on everything. And I'll spike up to like 25-30 million damage in spikes.
How dare you? How dare you?
You get yourself a nice monk pet, you can get that over 100 million real easy. And that's damage per second, not over 10 seconds or whatever. God dang, man, this guy will not come out of spawn. There we go. Alright, Kenny, take it easy, man. Happy birthday again. Make Omni sing you a song and bake you a cake or something. It's the right thing to do. A monk pet is just a friend that's a monk. That will boost you.
Actually, that'd be kind of cool if they had pets
Kinda
that
missed you,
had
though.
the skin of each class.
I was missing him. That would be cool. They got the... I mean, the sky could be the limit with the pets, for sure. They could do anything. I mean, compared to designing a map for the art team to design a pet, that's like easy work, you know?
Jeez, but 70% full again.
They had cool pets in the original game, that's for sure. Yeah, I had all those TF2 pets. They all sucked, but I had them. Had a little medic that would roll around and heal you up, and pretty dang cool.
Ouch.
Not a fan of cake. Kenny don't like the cake. All right, well, man, I'm gonna make you some tacos.
You know they have ice cream tacos.
Ooh. That sounds yummy.
Yeah.
I think they're called Choco Tacos.
Choco tacos. Oh yeah. No doubt about it. Oh, I think everybody.
Oh, go ahead.
I think everybody looks at the frog and Siphon Sight D there, Lunar. That's kind of a like a must stop. You do that map, you got to go check out the frog, you know.
I was going to say the one thing I miss about being back east is we had something there that I haven't seen out here, and it was called a Chocodile, which is a Twinkie with peanut butter filling, and it's chocolate covered.
Oh man, that sounds yummy as hell. Ister googled Omni Monk Pet to and then finally realized that it's just Omni.
Just me.
Did it come up with his Twitter?
It didn't come up, I don't think. We got to work on that, Omni. There is no information on Google when you type in Omni Monk Pet.
Well, you know what you can do later.
It calls for a video. We got to get it registered in the Googles.
Googles.
We'll have to do that for people just to troll them when they come in. Just it's okay. Just YouTube it. You know. The monk pet. Yeah.
It would be a little fun little satire video to do.
It'd be like, just so you know, it is purely clickbait. You know, it's like, are you getting killed from that thing? Are you getting stuck in it again? No. Ooh, wrecked. GG. GG.
Man,
That's
now I got
still
ideas
funny.
going through my head. I think you could make a funny
That's
ass
still pretty
video
funny,
with
though. I
that.
have to admit that. That is pretty funny.
Now, there's
I
another
Googled it, man.
decent medallion. I mean, it's not even close to max, but it's pretty darn good. It's usable. And got a legendary chest for the last box. Decent totem too. Once again, not absolutely spectacular, but pretty decent.
Double tap. No, thank you.
All right, guys. Well, I got to get off here. The wife has been very nice today. I don't want to piss her off.
Would you look at that? A lovely deadly strikes range.
There you go.
Nice.
Very nice. I was
See one
needing
of
one
those
of
in a while.
those. That's
But
2
anyway,
now.
I do appreciate you guys for all coming out. And Joe and Omni, thanks for the good times.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Thanks for having me.
But time for me to get. But thanks, guys. My next stream tomorrow is going to be my day off. I won't be streaming later tonight, as I'm not sure what the wife and I are going to do, but it won't involve streaming. But anyway, thanks, guys, for swinging by. And I will be on, Tuesday at 3 p.m. for sure. And hopefully we get some nice update info by then. That's probably a little early to expect any, but, never hurts to be optimistic. But anyway, thanks again, guys. I will see you.